The Morning Brew. We're live here Thursday morning, and we're happy to have you join us today. Thank you for watching our show. I'm Larry Aarons with Amber Hendren. And Amber, let's learn a little bit about Seed2Need today.
Seed2Need is an incredible project that's going on in Corrales, New Mexico. And we have with us Leslie Davis with Seed2Need and Kate Banks. Good morning, girls.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Nice
guys.
to see
How are
you.
Good.
Thanks for coming down today.
Thank you for inviting us.
So tell us about Seed2Need, please.
Seed2Need is a project that was started in 2008 in response to the economic downturn, and it was started actually in a neighbor's horse corral in Corrales, and then expanded and was adopted by the Sandoval County Master Gardeners in 2009, and a property owner in Corrales donated his land, so we were allowed to go a little bit bigger than the original horse corral. And it has grown pretty much every single year since then. We were originally under fiscal sponsorship with one of the food pantries, and that actually gave way to us becoming an official 501c3 in 2012.
Congratulations, Leslie.
Thank you.
That's huge. Okay, Kate, now can you tell us how much food do you actually generate from these farms? Do you know that?
Leslie's got the numbers on that. It's tons.
Tons.
It is. It's been over 182,000 pounds in the last 4 years.
That's amazing.
And the food goes to the food pantries.
Isn't that great? We have some wonderful pictures that you guys brought that reflect this. And man, somebody's grown a lot of tomatoes. I can just tell you that.
Lots of tomatoes.
Yes, they can't put in enough tomatoes. Every time you think that they have enough, there's always plans for more.
Goodness.
182,000 pounds of fresh produce to 17 food pantries and soup kitchens in Sandoval and Bernalillo counties. Wow. They must be grateful for the support.
They have been. The feedback has been really positive. in
Amazing
terms of-
photographs. Did you take these, Leslie?
That's our octogenarian trolley. Yes, both of those volunteers are well over 80,
Are
and
they
this
really?
is an outstanding indication of why you need to go to a gym as you get older. Both of them go every day, and look at them. That thing probably weighs 500 pounds. And there's the other end
Look at
of the
this cute
spectrum with
little
our young volunteers.
Yeah.
We do have a lot of families that bring out small
Look
children.
at this.
For all
This is
ages.
great. And I like those containers. Displays the food pretty well and
That
gets it from A to B.
That was Roadrunner Food Bank. They helped us out with those containers, and they are fantastic because as long as you don't overfill them, they don't go over 40 pounds.
Okay, we have several gardeners here holding up some numbers. What's the?
There's Kate.
Are they? Are we scoring the vegetables or what's going on here?
That was our end of season produce count last year. And this year we hope to at least double that. We'll have more fruits this year that we did not have last year at all because of a late freeze. And so we're hoping to at least double those numbers. And the more volunteers that we get to come out and to help us do that, the better off we're going to be.
Not to mention, if we achieve that, it goes up to 250,000 pounds.
Total.
I'm the number
Wow.
freak. So as soon as
So
I
you
see
want
the
a
numbers-
$250,000 is what you're shooting.
I would love that by the end of the season.
Wouldn't that be
yes. Cool? Yes, it would.
Yeah.
Year 5, $250,000. Hey, it makes perfect sense.
So you mentioned volunteers. You need people?
We do need people.
Okay.
I got into this about a year and a half ago, having read an article in the paper. And so I've tried to be as involved as possible. I love it. The people are great. I'm actually one of the younger ones there. So we have lots of older people with varying backgrounds. And they come out, and we're out there at least 3 days a week. And for a couple hours, so the more people we get, the less time we all have to spend out there in the hot sun.
Because we're trying not to kill the 80-year-olds.
Trying not
We
to.
really
That would be
are
less than
trying to
ideal.
not abuse them. So,
But lots of great people from all walks of life, and some master gardeners, some not master gardeners, some just backyard gardeners, some an interest in just giving back to the community. So it's been wonderful.
So, and I see here in the notes, you have a weekly schedule, so you can show up at certain times and help out.
Absolutely. We
Okay.
do Tuesday morning at about 7:30. We'll back that up to 7 in July. Thursday evening at 5, and Saturday morning at 7:30 or 7.
This is when you need the manpower, right?
That's when we need it. And if we can
Yeah.
get 50 people out there, and some days when we harvest, we've got 100 or more.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and then there are other days that you show up and you have like something like weeding, and there's 5 other intrepid individuals.
Not so
And
many.
you're like, oh, this is going to be a real bummer.
It's a
You know,
weeding day.
before my back became injured, I used to actually really love weeding. Weeding is so therapeutic. It's kind of one of those monotonous but zen-like activities.
And there are other people who have said the same thing, and I just want to tell anyone out there who loves weeding, please come exercise and get that cathartic need at these gardens, because in the end it benefits a large number.
It's an altruistic endeavor.
Exactly.
And especially after a good rainfall. Oh, I love that.
Because you can get the
very
roots out, it's
satisfying.
gratifying.
Very
Yeah.
You know, it's such a weird, it's a weird
Now,
take of mine.
all this produce is created at various gardens, so is it one place? I don't know.
It's 2 different gardens, or 2 different property owners,
Yeah.
but they're on the same road in Corrales. So you
Makes it
have
easy.
2 acres of gardens, but then we also have a half-acre orchard, thanks to Keep New Mexico Beautiful giving us a grant last year.
Great.
So that got
nice.
planted in
Yeah.
late fall.
What's growing in the orchard?
They have
Apples, peaches, pears.
cherries,
Cherry.
apricot.
Wow.
Yeah. We have some
Predominantly
old
apple.
trees, and then we have this new orchard that just got planted this year.
Mm-hmm.
Groups, we have groups that contact us and come out. We have Eagle Scouts, and then they bring a bunch of people.
Hordes.
They bring a herd of people with them. So
Good.
that's great. So we've gotten some more volunteers through people who did not know, but came to support their Eagle Scout. So we've gotten people that way.
Well, the thing about this is you're doing it all the way through the summer into the fall until it freezes, which is Halloween time, somewhere in there.
Exactly.
So, I mean, it's a lot of months, a lot of time to cover. So it's, come on out and support this.
Well, and planting and harvesting are always 2 very popular endeavors. There's more fulfillment, gratification, plus you get the reward of, at the end of the planting, you go from empty field to now it's complete. Harvesting, you go to the mountain of food. Weeding is a little bit of a harder sell. But for any of the groups, and that has been something I've noticed over the last couple of years, for any groups, like we had Smith's, Carmack's, Heads Up Landscaping, we had several
Yeah.
different corporate groups that sent people this year. Those are phenomenal. So any groups that are out there in Albuquerque that want to do a couple sessions of community service, please contact us.
Oh, that'd be great.
Another question about growing this stuff. Are you pretty organic? What are you doing about pesticides and things like that?
We are as organic as we can possibly be. We have at various, the land is not certified organic, one that is very costly, and it's a long process.
Sure.
But we are not 100% organic in that if we are about to lose an entire crop, which of course would inhibit our ability to actually serve these food
feed
pantries, we will get aggressive. But to a large degree, we've found organic solutions for most things. I mean, what we're doing for the squash bugs this year, organic. What we're doing for tomato worms and that sort of thing,
Yeah.
also organic.
Look at all those tomatoes,
good to
Larry.
know.
Isn't that beautiful? And the
That is
flowers and-
incredible. What
Yeah.
a
Penny likes
bounty.
the garden to look beautiful as well as be productive, and there it is. It's so beautiful.
And what that doesn't necessarily fully give you the idea of is how big it is. Like when you're standing in front of that, like you do not want to leave your gloves in the car and be at the other side of the garden, because it's like, really?
To walk all the way
I have
back
to
there.
walk all the way back. So it's actually, garden is a little bit of a misnomer. It's more like a small farm.
Yeah, yeah.
Did the master gardeners donate the seed or plants for these?
No, they're more than anything, they're donating their labor.
Yeah, and expertise.
And expertise, and that's actually one thing that makes it really neat, is because for anybody who's a first-time gardener or who's new to it, there are always a large number of people that you can ask any given question, and if 1 or 2 of them doesn't know it, somebody out there will. So we do have people bringing in plants that's like, okay, what's happening to this? Or
Yeah.
they'll bring in jars with different types of weird bugs. What is that?
Yeah,
You know,
and how I
so-
kill it and that kind of thing.
Yeah, what is this? Is it good or bad, and how do I get rid of it? So it is kind of a resource for gardening information, but the Sandoval County Master Gardeners, the biggest asset has been how many of their participants volunteer at the gardens.
Beautiful. There's a website.
Yes. Actually, there are now 2. I did get the other one live last night, so you
Good.
can actually find
Nice
us.
job, Leslie.
Yeah, I know, last minute. Seed2Need.us or Seed2Need.org.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, good. So they need, basically it's this, they need volunteers to come help maintain and harvest the crop as it comes in. And this is an ongoing thing from now all the way through until the first freeze this fall. So
It's pretty
quite a
incredible
project. Yeah, it is.
what they do.
It's neat to know that this is going on. Again, they're shooting for 250,000 pounds of produce this year.
By the
That's
end of the
right.
I
summer.
think you
That's
can
right.
do it.
I think we can do it too.
Yeah.
A lot of great people out there, and we can use a lot more great people.
Great to meet you
Right.
both. Leslie
Thank
and
Thank you
Kate,
so much
thank
for
Thank
inviting
you.
us.
Thank you
Thank
so
All
much.
right. Back in a moment. There's more to the morning brew in just a sec. Seed2Need, everybody. Thank you.
Thanks.